Most Ontario long-term care workers have just under 2 weeks to get their COVID-19 booster shot, but a union says the deadline should be extended. If it isn't, there could be staff shortages, which would create a big problem.
Staffing levels are on life support itself, so I know that these homes cannot afford to have any more staff missing from work.
The government has mandated booster doses for workers in the long-term care sector due to the heightened risk to vulnerable residents. Workers, volunteers, and students have until January 28th to get the jab in order to stay on the job. There are some exceptions. Enough time needs to have passed since their second dose. People who became eligible after January 1st have until March 14th, and those with recent COVID-19 infections will have more time as well. Charlene Stewart, the president of SEIU Healthcare, a union representing long-term care workers, says there's a number of reasons the deadline should be extended.
I think the government should let each home determine how far it needs to be moved. I mean, yes, we want all workers to be vaccinated as quickly as possible. But the issue inside those homes is that too many staff are off sick right now.
Stewart says some of the remaining workers are concerned about mixing doses.
The majority of them received Pfizer. So when they're offered Moderna, they're hesitant about that. And I think we need to do a better job of communicating and educating them on the fact that, yes, the Moderna is fine.
Accessibility also continues to be an issue.
To do the vaccinations in the home. I mean, as you know, because of the staffing crisis, some of these workers are working 16 hours a day. And the last thing they need after in this cold weather is to try and find a place to get their boosters. So some homes are doing that, which I think are great.
A Ministry of Long-Term Care spokesperson says the majority of staff are currently eligible for a third dose. As of January 12th, 64% of that group has received their shot. Meanwhile, the research director for the Ontario COVID-19 Science Advisory Table, Dr. Peter Uni, says while it's a challenging situation, the deadline is necessary to protect residents when Omicron is at its most widespread and dangerous. The Associate Long-Term Care Minister sent a memo to operators saying that there will be possibilities for extensions that will be done on a case-by-case basis and not sector-wide. For City News, I'm Maleeha Sheikh.